You guys were so excited for this legislation to be unveiled. I know you mentioned it on the last earnings call, or when Simon of Tilray joined us earlier this week. He was looking forward to it. All the stocks down 10% or more for the week. So what happened?
I think we just have an investor base that's fairly frustrated with this path to legalization. And, you know, we know that Americans overwhelmingly want to end cannabis prohibition. And so it seems like it should be a slam dunk to get prohibition ended. And we keep getting some conflicting messages. But I remain optimistic about the future of this particular bill, and in particular, the process that was kicked off this week.
Some of the analysts are saying that the Schumer bill specifically did not include provisions for interstate commerce, which would make it easier for you as a Canadian company to do business in the U.S. if it becomes law. Is that true? Were you disappointed that that didn't make it in there? And does it put Canadian producers at a disadvantage like you?
Actually, the bill does include provisions for interstate commerce. And again, interstate commerce isn't really something that typically gets legislated, because the Interstate Commerce Act is actually part of the U.S. Constitution, and so, or the Commerce Clause is part of the Constitution, and so it does include interstate commerce, and it's not just good for Canadian companies. That's good for everybody, starting with our consumers, but also a lot of the businesses in the U.S. today.
Maybe there was some misunderstanding from the analysts on that.
Yeah, so it's a very complicated bill, but you know, there are definitely interstate commerce provisions in there. What is left, however, to each state is the states have a fair amount of autonomy to control cannabis regulation within their states. The bill simply says that they can't exclude a product from traveling into their state or traversing their state if they're a state that chooses not to legalize cannabis.
I was going to say, David, I'm interested that you say end cannabis prohibition rather than to legalize it, as if to imply that the current state is short-term rarity as opposed to the norm for the last couple hundred years. Either way, the question I was going to pivot into is whether legalization or the end of prohibition, whichever way you look at it, would trigger, once it becomes law here, the process to speed up very quickly around the rest of the world. Because you look at somewhere like the UK or large parts of Europe, and it's not really even on the high on the agenda as something that looks likely at the moment.
Yeah, I think that what we're really going through right now is a period of normalization of cannabis. There's still a stigma associated with it, but I think you know, Canada opening up their markets, 18 states plus DC have legalized for adult use in the U.S., and Mexico's talking about legalizing. They're in the midst of their process as well. So I think that you'll see a lot of progress, but the U.S. really is, it's the critical market, and it's the linchpin for that unlock.
Was there anything in this bill that you found disappointing in terms of getting it over the line, getting it to pass from moderate Democrats or even Republicans?
Yeah, I think that's the hard part about this sort of bill, is that it will require votes from all camps in order to get it through, right? And so the bill is fairly wide-ranging. It deals with the federal regulatory structure. It deals with some social equity provisions. It deals with states' rights provisions. And so I think that broad range of topics covered in the bill was a bit of an attempt to try to attract enough votes to get the bill passed. But of course, it's only going through a comment period now, and we hope the bill will get to the floor in the Senate in the fall. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of changes made between now and then.
How big a blow would it be to you, your stock price, if it doesn't become law? Could you still just rely, it might take a bit longer, on individual states taking action?
Absolutely. So for us, it's not a big blow. Remember, we actually have a claim on two cannabis multi-state operators in the U.S. So we still have operations in the U.S., not directly run by Canopy, but run by our partners. And we have several of our CBD brands, like the Martha Stewart CBD brands and our Quattro CBD brands, in the U.S. today. So our business is just fine. And we know, as I said, Americans overwhelmingly support the end of cannabis prohibition. It's going to happen at some point. We'd just like to see it sooner than later.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.